So in our natural cycle, what happens is our brain sends a signal to our ovaries to produce estrogen and progesterone. And that happens throughout our reproductive life. And so when we're born, all women are born with millions of eggs. And by the time they become 30, we are down to 3% of our eggs. And by the time we're age 40, we are down to 1% of our eggs. And that 1% is also of lower quality. So over time now we have less quality or lower quality eggs and less quantity of eggs. And so typically when we're in our reproductive years and we have a good amount of eggs, we have this natural flow in our body. And so it's like a peak of estrogen and it comes down just naturally with our cycle, and then our progesterone also kind of peaks. And it's this natural rhythm that happens just on point, and that's the way we get our cycles. On average, every 28 days, it's very regular. It's a nice, smooth kind of moving to the beat of the music. But when we get closer to perimenopause and we're down to those last few eggs, we can be down to bad quality eggs. Every now and then we can have some good quality eggs, okay? So what ends up happening is our brain sends a signal to the eggs to produce estrogen. If it happens to be a bad quality egg, it's not gonna produce much estrogen, okay? And so then that brain will signal more and more to produce estrogen. And so it will start to go through multiple bad quality eggs until it hits a good quality egg. And when that happens, by then the brain has sent so much of that signal that that good quality egg is now told to produce way too much estrogen. And so what ends up happening is we are in this low level estrogen state until we get to this high quality egg, and that produces a lot of estrogen, so our estrogen levels go high. The next egg is going to be low quality egg. Our estrogen levels drop. And so what ends up happening is what used to be a nice smooth rhythm to our cycle, now it's erratic and it's like a roller coaster. And so now we feel it in our symptoms, where we may feel like we're going crazy, but you can have some anxiety, depression. You can be emotional certain days and not emotional other days. You can start to get tired. You can start to have that brain fog on certain days, but then certain weeks you may feel okay. So you just sort of feel like, what's going on? You know, I'm feeling different. Something's going on. I don't know quite what it is, but that's usually what's going on with the body. And that happens in perimenopause. And perimenopause is usually about 7 to 10 years before menopause. And then after menopause, or after we've lost that estrogen completely, our body starts to feel a little bit more at ease, because now we are at this low level state of estrogen and we're not erratically going up and down.